So we're in the truck and we are not heading to Copar. It's the first time actually that I've brought a car really from Copar, well no, not from Copar. And it's got a bit of mechanical damage. Well, we hope it's got a bit of mechanical damage. But we've brought it quite close to home, so we've got it back on the truck already. I didn't want to film at the bloke's house, loading it onto the truck, but we're only about 10 minutes away, so we're going to see what the damage is. But yeah, we definitely think the head gasket's gone in it because, well, it looks like it spat all its water out.
Don't look very well. It looks like it's been sick everywhere.
Yeah, definitely. And the top of the oil cap is full of sludge, and the dipsticks as well. So it's going to be a new engine for it, we think and hope, because we have factored that in for the price we got it for. Just hopefully there's nothing else wrong with it. It's HPI clear, obviously. We've got one key and the logbook. So let's get to fault finding. It's now the following day. Let's have a look. Well, first of all, this is what I mean by the water's been pumped out of it everywhere, because look at all that. Well, the only thing I can assume is that it is water, and if we have a look into, it's dropped on the floor. So have a look at that. I think that would definitely be new engine. Head gasket's definitely got on that. And you can pick these engines up for about 400 or 500 quid, so rather than mess about skimming the head and replacing it, I'll just put a new engine in. So that's the verdict. Oh, I'll show you guys what it's doing when it's starting as well, because I think it's head gasket gone or not, it's definitely heat seized, because well, listen to this.
Put it in gear, see if it turns over. Put the handbrake off, rock it backwards and forwards. Well, the engine looks to be lock solid. That is seized solid. That's what happens when you drive a car with no water in it, and it all seizes up solid. So that's another engine. That's definitely starter motor's gone anyway. And what they've probably done is, where someone's kept on trying to start it on the key, they burnt the starter motor out.
Yeah. So let's get it cleaned up. So we've got sort of a nice bit of a space to work in. Right, so let's get washing. At first I use a iron out, and I basically spray that all off, and then I brush it in with a brush. It didn't quite work the first time, so then I started using a HGV cleaner. I did dilute it down quite a bit and made sure that it was all washed off after, because if you use HGV cleaner on red, then it does actually mark it. But it was very, very, very stubborn and didn't prove to come off quite as much as I wanted it to, but I'm sure we will get it off eventually. So then I start taking off the front bumper. So I have given her a wash multiple times, but this doesn't seem to shift in yet. I'm not really too sure why. Probably need to get some harsh chemicals on it, but how about it burnt the paint? Do you want to put the paint?
No.
Because I have washed it twice and it ain't...
Just brush a little bit of HGV cleaner on it.
Alright, well, I'm going to take this bumper off and basically just get stripping. So let's get stripping. So I'm basically going to start taking off the whole front end, because I mean I could get the engine out without taking it off, but I think it's just going to make my life a lot more easier if I get the whole front end off. So headlights out, slam panel out, drop the water, well not drop the water out of it, the water's already cooked out of it. Basically just take the whole front end off, and it will give me a lot of access all to the front compartment.
Some kind of butterfly.
So I need to share with you guys a story, and I'm not going to lie guys, this was a very, very embarrassing moment, but I'm going to share it with you guys anyway. So I bought a Fiat 500 from Newbury Copart, and this was back in about October, November time. I didn't quite get enough footage of the repair being done, so I never put it on the channel, but well, it is on my Instagram, so if you click on the link below, then it will take you to my Instagram, and that's, you see a lot of projects on there that haven't been on the channel, that is on there, but nonetheless, so we repaired it. And this is quite recently. I stuck it up on Facebook Marketplace, and a lovely bloke called Duncan was just about to come and view it. I explained to him that it was a Cat N and we'd repaired it. But before he come and viewed it, he'd done a vehicle score on it. Now, the vehicle score come back, and the car was actually a Cat S. I'd been missold the car, and obviously I hadn't been using vehicle score before then, because they contacted me, they reached out to me in about January time. So I never actually knew that the car was a Cat S, and it being sold to me as a Cat N. So it made me look very, very stupid. And if all I'd have done is just done a £2 salvage vehicle check, used the code FS20 for 20% off, I would have known all about that, and I could have contacted Copart. Luckily, as soon as Duncan made me aware, I contacted Copart, and they actually changed it from a Cat S to a Cat N, which I didn't even know they could do. So thank you for Copart for doing that, because I really, really appreciate that. But it just goes to show, guys, that I definitely was caught out with that one. And if I'd have just used vehicle score, again, the link will be in the description below for vehicle score, 20% off. I'd have saved myself looking like a right idiot. So that's for myself from the trade, but for all you guys watching at home, you need to be doing an ultimate report when you go and buy your cars, because trust me, you will get caught out if you don't. So on the vehicle score checks, you can check all the mileage, all the MOT history, and it will even give you an estimate of what they think your car's worth. And it will also generate a code between 1 and 999 based on how good they think your car is. And this is completely for free, guys. You don't have to pay for it. You literally go into vehicle score, put your reg in, and they'll generate it all free of charge. So use the code FS20. It's about 11 quid. It takes it down to about £9. And what can you get for £9 nowadays? You can't get anything for £9, and all that peace of mind you get is so worth it. So thanks to Duncan for mentioning it to me. I definitely should have done a vehicle score beforehand, but you've seen it firsthand that I can get caught out by it. So if I can get caught out by it, then any of you guys can. So use vehicle score. My code's FS20, and a link will be in the description box below. With all the front end now taken off, and to be honest, there's not a lot more left on that engine to unclip, I then start taking the drive shafts out. Now, I've got to undo the hub, sort of bring it forward, and then I've undone the nut on the end of the drive shaft, put it through the hub, and then that's obviously, well, Dad's going to get underneath the car, take the drive shafts out, drop the gearbox oil out of it, but obviously without taking that hub off and without undoing that nut, we would never ever get those drive shafts off. So it's the following day. I'm really sorry I didn't manage to get a video in last night, but it was dark and it was a long day taking that engine out. But it's all out. I've just rested the front bumper and the slam panel on it just to make it a little bit, well, really to put the parts out the way, but it makes it look a little bit more smarter in the garage block. But yeah, it's all out. It's all out. And now I've got to try and find an engine. I mean, I did look online and all the engines are about £800–900 and I don't really want to spend that on an engine. But if I ain't got a choice, then I'll have to. So let's get on eBay and let's get searching. So we're on our way to pick up an engine. We've got the truck with us, and that's because we're not just picking up an engine, we're picking up a whole car. I've bought a brake up from Co-Parts. I've paid £500 for it. Now, everywhere that I looked online was £700–800 for an engine, and this one's only done 50,000 miles. But obviously it's a bit of a gamble because, well, it's always a gamble buying from Co-Parts. So we are just heading in now. I'm going to check in the transportation app, and fingers crossed it's not too busy.
Very busy.
So it don't look to be very busy at all today. There's two trucks. BMW M something over there. Looks quite nice actually. See all the cars they've already got ready to get loaded up. So, but I don't think we're going to be long today at all. Oh, I ain't seen the damage yet. It's a very basic model. Right, so it's just been loaded. Let's go around and have a walk at it, and well, let's go see what that inner wing's like, because I bet that inner wing's proper mangled by, well, it looked like it was by the photos.
It's had no disc and pads.
Yeah, I know, I just felt it. Yeah, I know. Let's have a look. Well, we are breaking out for parts, but let's have a look, see if it's got any service history with it. Nope, the bulbs though. bulbs. A digital tyre pressure gauge. It's got mats in it. It's got its mats in it. That genuine Corsa mats. Like I say, it's only done 50,000 miles, so it's a nice low mileage one. Let's go and have a look at that damage. Oh, is there anything in the boot? No damage on that back bumper there. It's a 64 plate, but it's actually was registered in 2015, so it's quite late for one of these Corsa Ds. There you go, there's the hubcaps.
The hubcaps, that make it look better, wouldn't it?
Yeah, hubcaps. It's got a spare wheel. Nope. Foam. Bit of chewing gum. Right, let's go and have a look at this inner wing, because I bet it's quite bent.
Not even touched.
So what is it?
Not even touched.
That's literally just bent that bracket there.
Yep.
Cracked a little bit on the slam panel on the headlight. The bonnet's fine. Oh, I don't know whether to keep it now. That's not... I thought that inner wing was going to... Oh, there you go, look. I thought that inner wing was going to be proper bent. And it's not. That's well straight. That is well straight.
Even the leg
oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, it's giving me a bit of a dilemma now. Let's get in it, see whether it starts.
It's a base model though, isn't it?
It is a base model, yeah, but it's only 500 quid I got it for. Let's start it. Tyre pressure lights on. Expected, because it's been sat around for so long, but no warning lights on the dash, no nothing.
Oh, would be on because the front wheel's busted.
Well, yeah, but it weren't on the Co-Part listing.
Oh, well. Pop the bonnet.
Yeah, put that bonnet. Oh god, I really wanted that inner leg to be quite mangled and it wouldn't give me such a dilemma, but the roof of it's filthy. It wants a really good clean. Let's see if we keep it.
Engine's quiet.
Yeah. Oh god, that gives a bit of a dilemma. That gives a bit of a dilemma. Let's get back in the truck. I'm gonna think. He's gonna try and talk me out of it, but I don't know if it's worth repairing, guys. You guys need to let me know. I need your advice, actually. I need your advice in the comment section. Did I find anything else in it? No. I'm gonna need you guys' advice. Oh. Right, so we are having a proper debate here. What do you think?
Bust it up.
Dad wants to bust it out for parts, use the engine out of it, and keep the airbag kit, keep everything with it, all the tensioners. And after seeing that inner wing, I just think that we should repair it. I mean, that inner wing looked dead straight. I think we should put a wing on it, put a bumper on it. It's done 51,000 miles, it's a Cat S, it's on a 2015. I think with hubcaps on it, give it a good clean, repair it. Well, I'm a bit stuck, to be honest. So
The thing is, you've got to find an engine for the other one.
yeah.
And you can just bust this up, keep it fixed.
Yeah, but there's barely any damage to it. There's barely any damage to it. I think £2,495 is a good price for that. You guys let me know in the comment section below what you would do. And what we'll do is that I'll put one comment on it, then I'll put another comment, and the one who gets the most amount of likes will either keep it or we'll bust it up for parts. But with all that being said, it's the end of the video. Go to my description box below, click on my Instagram, follow there, because that's where all my latest updates go. And also go and check out Vehicle Score. Who should I check out?
Vehicle Score.
And use code FS20 at checkout and you'll get a nice 20% discount. But with that being said, I'll see you all in the next one.